So I got a question from Dave today on LinkedIn, and Dave asked me, if you had one piece of advice, how could I improve my sales calls? And so, obviously, I haven't listened to Dave's calls, and I don't have the opportunity to listen to Dave's calls, but therein lies the answer. You have to listen to your phone calls. You see, the pros, what they do is they record their phone calls. And they take time to listen to their call recordings. They take time to listen to them in action. Because when you're in the game, right, and you're having conversations, there's things that you're doing really right, and there's things that you're doing wrong and you can improve upon. And the only way that you can experience how you can get better is to listen to calls, to record your phone calls. And when you listen to your calls, come up with a little scorecard about the objectives of the call. So your first objective might be to build rapport, which it should be. The second objective would be to identify their biggest focus or their biggest problem. Your third objective might be where they are in the process of solving those problems. And so what you do is you end up building a little scorecard and making sure before you listen and evaluate your calls and score your calls, you understand what it is that you're trying to achieve. So, in your head, you have, well, this is what a perfect phone call would do. These are the components and elements of a perfect phone call, and now I'm going to score the call. So, Dave, that's how you would improve your performance, is go in there with, listen to calls with a scorecard that makes sense that if you execute that call perfectly, these are the things that you need to do. And for those of you who are in management, you need to do this with your salespeople. You need to listen with your salespeople. Have them do a self-evaluation before you give them your ideas and areas of improvement. Have them score their calls and match those things up. It's the reason why the great quarterbacks like Tom Brady and Joe Montana, they watch tape after every game on Sunday. Why? It's because they want to get better. Why? It's because no matter how good you are, you can always be better. And that's what greatness does. It observes what they're doing, and it makes the tweaks to get better. Hope that helps, Dave. Hope that helps the rest of you. We'll talk to you soon.